That's right, folks. It's Wizard Wednesday. I believe I'm forgetting someone. Guys, let's get warmed up on this Wizard Wednesday. Alright, that's a little bit better. We're going to start this warm-up with 4 different holds, and then we're going to get into a little bit of a blood flow type warm-up. Alright, so your holds. We're starting with a 1-minute plank hold. Okay, so you guys can go high plank, or you can go low plank. The key here is I'm just maintaining that midline integrity, engaging my core the whole time, not letting my hips sag or come up. Alright, after that 1-minute plank hold, you guys will do a 1-minute sumo squat hold. Alright, so sumo squats will be a wider stance than our normal squat stance. We're normally shoulder width apart, but now we're going to go a bit wider. We're going to go down nice and slowly so that we're not going to pull anything as we go down, right? So I'm here, I'm going down, I find that active bottom position so I'm not like hanging out here. I'm keeping my chest up, and I'm holding here for 1 minute. The next thing we're going to do is a 30-second crab hold. So crab hold, I have my feet and hands on the floor. I'm sending those hips up. And then lastly, we're going to go into a 30-second handstand hold. So if you have the ability, you can kick up against the wall. You can do a wall walk against the wall. If you have the ability, you can also do a freestanding handstand if you want to try and practice those. Otherwise, we could do a pike hold. So you could do it with your feet elevated, so on a chair or a bed or couch. I walk my hands back until my hips are stacked over my head. I can also do this on the floor where I would essentially be holding like a downward dog-like position. Alright, so you have 1-minute plank, 1-minute sumo squat, 30-second crab hold, 30-second handstand hold. Following that, you're going to do 3 sets of the following. You're going to do 5 vertical jumps, right? So my vertical jumps, I'm going to think about shooting my butt back, keep my chest up, and exploding up. I do 5 of those. Then I do 10 air squat. And then I do 10 good mornings. So my good mornings, you guys can grab an object, right? Really light broomstick, PVC. If you have a barbell, you can use it. I'm using a Swiffer here. Put it on my back. Pushing my butt back, getting a nice stretch in those hammies. Maybe 10 of those. And then I'm going to do 5-5-5 IYT from a bent over position. So my bent over position is very similar to where I just went with that good morning, right? I'm here, flat back, neutral head, tension in my hamstrings. And now what I do with my arms is for my I send it straight up. For my Ys, I go out a little bit, so like about 45 degrees out from that. And then for my T's, I'm straight out like this. So like my body's like a T. Alright, so this is your I, Y, T from a bent over position. The main key here is I'm engaging my scap through all the movement. So I'm pulling my shoulder blades together as I do those I, Ys, and T's. Alright, so the 4 holds and then 3 sets of the vertical jumps, the air squats, the good mornings, and the IYTs. And that's your wizard warm-up today. Let's fly into some cleans. So today's strength portion is technique based. Alright, we're going to be focused on the technique of the clean, and then you have the ability or option to do so. You may build in weight later on. Right, we have some bilateral options, meaning I'm using both my arms at the same time. We can use a barbell, which would be most ideal, or an odd object. Or we have unilateral options, meaning I'm using one arm at a time, kettlebell, dumbbell. You'll be doing each progression on each side of your body. Alright, so now let's flow through these progressions. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is 3 muscle clean into 3 front squat. So muscle clean I could do from the hang, right? Explode up, keep that bar close, elbows through. Or I could do it from the floor if you feel comfortable, right? And then my 3 front squat in a nice front rack position. Odd object. I could either do it from the straps, right? If I feel comfortable and confident, chest up, neutral head, right? Or actually eyes forward. I'm exploding up, elbows through, like so. And I can front squat from here as well. Or if I don't feel comfortable with the strap option, I can grab the sides of the bag and I can alternate which shoulder I go to on those muscle cleans. And then I can also squat from that shoulder as well. And then lastly, my unilateral option, I'm using my kettlebell. I can start from the floor, the hang, and then I bring it to my shoulder, and then I can squat from that rack position. A proper kettlebell front rack would be that kettlebell's on my forearm, thumb towards my chest. All right, so it's not up here. Okay, so we're doing that 3 sets. 3 muscle clean, 3 front squat. Next progression, 3 sets of 3 tall clean. Whole goal of this is speed under the bar, right? So for my barbell option, I have my clean grip, I get on my toes, I'm thinking about dropping to the bottom of that front squat as fast as possible. So I'm pulling myself underneath, elbows through. All right, odd object option. I'm here, I could use my straps, or I could do it holding the bag on the side. And then my single arm option, my kettlebell, toes, drop into that proper front rack position. And then, so you're doing 3 sets of 3 of the tall clean. Main focus there is speed. And now lastly, we're gonna do 5 sets of 3 hang clean. So now we're gonna be allowed to use our legs to get on the bar. So our tall clean was here, but now with the hang I can bend my knees, right? High hang or knee or anywhere between. And I'm doing sets of 3. If I have the options of a barbell, you guys may build to the 5 sets. If not, we're just focusing on technique right now. So here's my odd object. So straps or side of the bag. And then my single arm option, if I'm using the kettlebell, I can initiate with that swing between my legs. And I'll be doing the 5 sets of 3 on each side if I'm doing the kettlebell or dumbbell. All right? So that's your focus. We're working to the clean. We're first and foremost trying to get better at cleaning with the equipment that we have. And then if you have the ability or option to do so, you may build in weight and truly challenge yourself with this. All right? Let's get after it. We're getting into our conditioning today, which is where the magic happens. Every 6 minutes for 3 rounds, you do the following. Right? You're gonna do a 400-meter run. If you're not outside running, you're staying inside, you're gonna do 40 to 80 plyo step-ups, right? So I'm here, I'm gonna essentially just switch my legs in the air. Right, so you do the chair, you can do it on the couch or bed. I would find something a bit more secure or put your chair against the wall. Regardless of what you're doing in the air, there's a 2-minute cap on that movement. So the rep range is 40 to 80, but don't allow that to take longer than 2 minutes. Okay, our next movement is 30 hang squat cleans. All right, so we just worked on this. Okay, you guys can use a barbell if you have the option to do so. We can use our odd object. We can use dumbbell or kettlebell. You can do 15 on each side. The other option you have here, which I didn't go over already in the strength portion, is a tater, right? So if you have a kettlebell, you can do a movement that resembles a squat clean. It's called a tater. It's essentially a swing right into a goblet squat. All right, so I'm here, chest up, I initiate with that swing, and then I catch the weight into my goblet squat. All right, and that's your tater. Okay, be careful. If the weight's too heavy to do that safely, don't do it. Do one of the single arm options. Also, if you're in an apartment, beware you might drop the kettlebell and really annoy your neighbors, all right? And then the last movement after the hang clean or tater, 30 of them, we're gonna do 20 of our core movement. So if you have a pull-up bar available, you can do a toe to bar or knee raise. If not, we're gonna do our V-up, right? So I'm on the floor, touching my toes, overhead, right? So 400, 30, 20, then you rest, and you're gonna do that 3 times through, starting every 6 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let's flow. I'm starting with 40, 80 plyo step-ups. If you're outside, you're running 400 meters. Then you're doing 30 hang cleans or taters. And then you're doing 20 toe to bar, knee raise, or V-ups. And then when you completed that, you rest until the 6-minute mark and you go again. And at the 12-minute mark, you go again. And that's it. 3 rounds every 6 minutes. Let's go. Okay, you guys just got super sweaty during that conditioning workout. We're now gonna cool it down a little bit, a little mobility. We're gonna start with a 1-minute single leg saddle on each side, right? So our single leg saddle is, I have one leg in that saddle position. So my dual leg saddle is like this. I'm gonna bring one leg out front, and then I'm gonna lean back over that leg, 1 minute, and then I'll switch sides. And then you guys are gonna stand up, and we're gonna finish with a 2-minute standing forward fold, right? So I'm just getting my feet close together here, and I'm bending over. Turn to the side here. I'm not like forcing this at all. I'm just breathing and trying to get deeper and deeper. You guys feel a nice stretch here through your back of your legs, your hamstrings, your butt, your lower back. Just hang out here and breathe. 2 minutes, and that's it. You're done for the day. Good job. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed your Wizard Wednesday with me and young Gunner Potter here. Don't forget, if you post to your social medias, at Forged by Zeus, at CrossFit Queens, hashtag Wizard Wednesday, hashtag Coach Gunner, hashtag Lean Me in Quarantine. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What do you say?
Can you say dada?